What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Indirishi right here. So, in today's video, we're going to break it down gold and how I caught almost 800 pips on gold. Yeah, pretty much straightforward analysis, and I'm gonna enjoy the video. So stick around and watch to the end. Right. So, if this is your first time in the channel, my name is Indirishi. I'm a very young forex trader. So, straight out. Okay, let's get right to the video. Okay, so maybe after when you finish with the video, don't forget to join my Telegram channel where I drop trade setups and breakdowns for those actually like things I can't film on YouTube. And follow me on Instagram and then subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's really important. I plead. Okay, so let's get right to the video without wasting much of our time. You can see we are really bearish on gold from the 4 hour time frame. We are really bearish. Alright, we are really bearish. Let me use the full screen. Okay. Alright, I can see we're already bearish, so the structure is bearish. So in this case, supply zones are working out controlling the market actually, because actually guys breaking more lows, breaking really low. So we had a break of structure at this point. We had a break of structure at the point. Let me leave out that. Right, you can see we had a break of structure to the downside. Okay, we had another break of structure at this point. Alright, you can see the break of structure is forming trends actually. So that's our new trend. The market is forming new lows and makes a lot of sense. If you know. Okay, this is the last low right here. This is our swing low. So this will be our entry. This will be our take profit after our entry from this point. After our entry from this point, this will be our take profit because we'll be expecting the market to create another low. Right? We'll be expecting the market to create a lower low. So we can see that as our structure. Let's analyze this with higher highs and higher lows or stuff like that. So we had a high here. You guys can see we had a high. We had a low. Lower high. Lower low. Lower high. Lower low. Lower high. Lower low, lower high. So we're expecting a lower low in no time. So now that we have already understand the market structure and we have already understand where the market is heading to, the only thing there is just to get our entry, right? Because actually market has already created a lower high, so we're expecting a lower low in no time. All right. So now let's go to the lower time frame and see what the market is doing. So you can see, you guys can see we had this very nice supply zone at this point. We had a very good supply zone at this point. Breakdown. Okay. I think I've been holding this trade for up to maybe 2.5 weeks to 3 weeks now. I've made this good sell and it's making a lot of sense. Though it's making a lot of ranges at this point, but I think the trend is continuing. You feel me? So now we have this port of interest right here. You have the supply zone. At this point, we have the supply zone. Okay. And we have some sort of imbalances right here before the supply. So that makes my port of interest more useful, you know. Okay. And that's in balance right there. Let me adjust this so to mix. Okay, you have the imbalance at that supply zone. Sorry, no supply zone at the same. Let's go to the 2 hour. Okay, we are adjusting this to the upside to this point right here. Okay, adjusting that. So after the adjustment, okay, so we look at the imbalance of our put of interest. So now let's consider the market is still at this point. While all this movement is not hmm, sorry, sorry, my network. So now let's consider this imbalance. Right. Let's consider the market is still at this point actually, and these moves hasn't happened yet. I'm sorry, that was my mom. So now let's consider this that this hasn't happened yet, but actually, the market is still at this point. right? So I think I'll get the trade with premium real soon, really, really soon. So I don't know how to pay my PayPal. I don't know how to create PayPal account, so I don't really know. So now let's consider this as the market. Let's consider the market state at this point. So actually, we should wait for a change of character right now because actually we have our point of interest. We already know where the market is going and we have our point of interest. So we should wait for a change of character at the point of interest for our entry because actually we shouldn't enter the market straight away. We need to take confirmation, right? So if we don't wait for confirmation, like someone is catching a falling knife, stuff like that. So now I think just for a change of character, let's see where the change of character happens. You feel me? So right now you can see the mitigation at this point. Here is the mitigation, right? So after the mitigation right here, the market came back down because that day I was expecting the market to break this low because actually here's the last low the market created before the mitigation. I see here's the last low the market created because you had a low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Because here's the last low the market created for the higher high. So at the higher high you had the mitigation. So during the mitigation right here, market I'm expecting market to come and take this low. Though take it really, really small low, but just like it's like a very, very nice equal low. So and as you guys know, equal lows are, equal lows are liquidities, right? So my mind just told me to enter because actually I know the market will come back to take liquidities, right? Equal lows are liquidities. So this serves as my change of character. Do is not a very nice change of character, but consider it as a change of character because actually it's an equal low and the market will only take security. So I am very, very sure that there will be a demand zone right here that we got our entry from because actually from here to here that's actually demand sorry our supply zone actually because actually you'll be my next entry. Alright, so from here from here to here is very, very huge, so I have to go to lower time frame to refine that to get a very, very nice entry and a good stop loss, right? Though I think I risked 20 pips on this trade. That's very, very huge, but nah, it's worth it. Yeah, let's go with the 15-minute time frame. Whenever I risk any pips on a particular trade. Damn. Sorry. Okay. Okay, now that we have this equal right here, so we're expecting market to come take that. So I have my demand zone around this point. I have my demand zone around this point. I think I remember I got my entry from the psychological levels 1 1725 this point. Got my entry from the psychological level. This point I use psychological levels too. Alright, so here's my mitigation. Okay, so I'm to look for an entry at this point because actually this law has already been taken. I'm sorry, this supply zone has already been mitigated right here. Why? Because actually market created a low, a low at this point. We trace a little bit, create a lower low, then mitigate this supply zone that created this lower low. Though some people classify this as a change of character, but me personally I don't. Because actually I follow the market structure like I follow market structure for my change of character. Alright. So but these things are really, really risky, alright? They're really, really risky. Classifying things like this as a change of character are really risky because actually this is an internal trend. So you have to wait for the break of the major trend before you classify it as a change of character, alright? Because actually low, you had a low, you had a higher high. You're supposed to have a higher low, had an higher high, then after then another lower low. Alright, because actually that's a change of trend, that's a clear shift of structure. Alright, but actually here is a low, higher high, higher low, lower high, lower low. So like they are not really risky. They are not really, really like a very nice thing actually. So I don't classify it as a change of character. But rather I need to wait for this major low to get broken. But unfortunately the market never broke the low but actually created a lower low. So I classify this as a liquidity and the market is always gonna take liquidities, right? So now let's see. I think we have supplies on this one. Let's go to 5 minutes time frame. Do something. Okay, let me do something. Sorry. Let's go fast, fast. Okay, so you guys can see we had this very nice supply zone. Sorry. To use 100% with retracement, that is very nice supply zone at this point. That's very nice supply zone. You guys can see very nice supply zone. But actually, damn, I did that. That is very nice supply zone at that point. You can see the market will mitigate that and then drop. But actually, I got my entry from psychological level right there of 1725, if I'm not mistaken. 1725 at this point. Okay, I got my entry out from this point, 1725 20, and my stop loss was actually above. So that was like 20 to 21 pips thereabout. And then after I got my entry from here, because actually most times everybody the market doing just mitigate the psychological level and then boom to the downside. So I want to just make sure I got a trade. So I had to risk lesser on this trade because actually my stop loss is very very wide. That's like 20 pips. Okay, that's like 27 pips. No, 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 no. I risked 20 pips. I don't know. That's like okay. Wait. Let me go to the emails, I think. I risked around 20 to 21 pips. You know, it's 27. If the risk is around 27 pips, no, I think I'm going to leave the trade because I can't risk that much on the trade on a particular trade. After risk the trade, maybe just join the trade when I send that confirmation. So trade has already booked red, but you know, where's the chart right here, bro? Sorry. Okay, sorry. Yours is right here. Oh, okay. There's actually nothing at this point. So now that's where I got my entry from. Actually, got my entry from here. Let's go to the 5 minutes to show you guys where my stop loss, where my profit is actually. So I was expecting the market to take the overall swing low that I marked out when we are still in the 4 hour in the morning. I was expecting the market to take out that low in no time because actually the market supposed to make or should make a lower low in no time. So I was expecting the market to come take out this low. So actually right now I am up 1 to 40 risks reward right here and around 850 pips. There are 50 pips right now. Let me see. There are 50 pips. Let me check the entry. Right there, 50 pips right there. I don't know if you guys can see this. I don't know if you guys can see that. So you can't really show because it's kind of black. So I'm with 100 pips. Right. So I'm still expecting the market to come take this low in no time. Right. I was still expecting the market to come take this low. So that's actually the breakdown. That's what I looked out for when looking when I want to take out when I want to take this trade. I actually dropped the before for my students. I dropped the before for my students, and I think we all take it together. If they don't take it, while I be there, but actually they should. I was joking though. So like it's very very straightforward, very simple and nice. Like very very nice trade. To be honest, very very nice trade. And the confirmed trade actually because I wait for all and every one of my confirmations that I do before a trade because actually I have another confirmation which is my Fibonacci, my psychological level and the rest. But all these ones I've been talking about in the in the mentorship group and yeah, just for things. All right, so that's the typical breakdown of my gold trade, and I think you guys understand the breakdown. It makes a lot of sense. So I think you learned something. So if actually you enjoyed the video, please, please, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel, join my Telegram channel, and enjoy. peace.